Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is HOOTMONEY here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about a stock that is set up fundamentally to squeeze harder than any other stock right now, and I'm going to be using data from Ortex to back up these claims. Now, this stock is the first meme stock that I actually invested in. So I have not invested in AMC, Clover. Actually, no, I invested in Clover when it was at $8 a share and I just held on to it. But I never played on the short squeeze hype up until now. I bought a stock. So with all that being said, I am very, very confident in this stock. But it is still very, very extremely risky to invest in these meme stocks, and I can show you guys exactly why as soon as we get into this video. But if you guys appreciate all of these updates on meme stocks, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and leave me that early like on the video. Liking the video is the #1 thing you can do to help out a small content creator like myself. So if you appreciate these updates, that's the least that you guys can do. And if you guys want up to $50 in free stock, literally just by signing up for an application, all you have to do is deposit a minimum of $1 and boom, you get up to $70 in free stock. Did I say 50 before? Well, I meant 70 because they increased their promotion from $50 to up to $70 in free stock. So sign up using the link below for Public. Public is a great investing application. I love using Public. It's like Robinhood, but they actually have good, like really good customer service. And you can use the link in the description or in the pinned comment section, or you can just download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store and use code HOOTMONEY when signing up. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the stock that we are going to be talking about today is, drumroll please, Workhorse. So guys, Workhorse is actually set up way better than any other stock right now, and I'll compare it to AMC just to show it to you guys and prove it to you guys. And no, I do not work for Citadel. Full disclaimer, I do not work for Citadel. The thing is that AMC, most of the short squeeze has already occurred and the data backs those claims up. And I'll just wait till the end of the video. Just watch this video through and I will show you guys. So none of those comments saying that I'm working for Citadel or I'm causing FUD, because I have data to back up my claims. So you can see I bought a $31 call option and it's now worth 21 cents per contract. Well, I bought 5 of these contracts, as you can see, and they expire on 6/18, which is in about a week from today. Now, I bought these contracts at market open, so I actually paid about an average cost of 41 cents per contract, and it's now down to 21 cents. So you can see that my average return, or not my average return, my total return in a day's worth of trading is about minus 49%. So there is definitely huge risk in trading these meme stocks, especially if you're doing options on these meme stocks, because of the premium. It is so high. The theta decay on this contract is about $6 a day. You multiply that times 5, that means I'm losing about $30 a day to these contracts in time decay, and I spent about $200. So yeah, I am really looking for some big moves within the next week, or else I am pretty screwed and I'm gonna lose about $200 worth of these contracts. But with that being said, I'm ready to lose all 200 of those dollars. I knew that going into this, and you guys need to be prepared to lose everything as well if you guys want to be gambling on these meme stocks. I have to keep constantly throwing those disclaimers out here because doing this meme stock investing is super risky. It's much riskier than just holding the line and going to the moon. There's actual risks involved with this, so be very careful when investing in these stocks. Another important thing is that the implied volatility is at 304%. So the implied volatility is absolutely off the charts with Workhorse, and that means you're paying an absolutely extreme premium on these contracts. So the chances of you making money off these contracts are honestly so small compared to the chance of you making profit. However, at the end of the day, anything can really happen. But if the short squeeze does occur in Workhorse, which I think it will, then these contracts will be going up in value a ton. So so that's why I bought them. But I know that they were a gamble, and I basically threw away $200 by investing. So yeah, anyways, we are going to be getting into the proof of why I think Workhorse is set up way better than any other stock. Pause, hold up, guys. I think you guys should check out the link in the description or in the pinned comment section down below to sign up for Public, because Public's doing a promotion where they're giving up to $70 in free stock for signing up. So they raised this from $50 to $70. So if you guys want to check that out, the link is in the description or in the pinned comment section, or you can just download the app and use code HOOTMONEY. You can deposit as little as $1 and get up to $70 in free stock. So it's definitely worth checking out. It's also just a great investing application. I love it. It's my favorite one to use on my phone, way more than Robinhood. I want them to make a computer app so I can start using it on my computer as well. And yeah, that's about it. I won't keep you too long. Let's get right back into the video. All right, so here we are on Ortex.com. We have the short extremes in the US and Canada, and Ortex.com as well as S3 Partners are the two companies that actually bring the most accurate short interest data from day-to-day basis. Usually short interest data only updates on a week, actually 2-week period at a time, so at the beginning of the month and in the middle of the month. But Ortex actually updates these numbers on a daily basis. So if we sort these numbers by percentage of free float on loan, we can see that down here right next to Clover we have Workhorse. So Workhorse is at a 51% short percentage of float, while Clover is at a 51.74%. So Clover has a slightly higher short interest right now. However, they're both at over 50% of the free float shorted. Alright, so here you guys can see the short interest and the days to cover for Workhorse. So the estimated short interest percentage of float is that yellow line right there, and the days to cover is that green line, both of which have been going up in the recent trading week. Starting on Monday, we had Workhorse at a short interest percentage of free float of 43%. It climbed up to 44.47% on Tuesday, and now it's at 51.59, jumping up on Tuesday. And with that being said, some of these people who shorted on Tuesday did make money, because today is Wednesday and Workhorse stock is down 10%. So on the day, shorts are winning, but this thing is still definitely primed for a huge short squeeze, and I'll show you why. Alright, so here we have the alpha trading signals for Workhorse Group Incorporated, and this is on Ortex.com. So they have this section that they give you trading signals, right? And today they initiated a short squeeze type 3 rating, which is a buy signal for Workhorse, and that is the highest rating you can give for a short squeeze. So a short squeeze type 1 would be the lowest conviction, and then a short squeeze type 3 is their highest conviction short squeeze signal. They also initiated another one of these signals on June 4th. So when they initiate these short squeeze type 3 signals, they have an 80% success rate. So it actually is 77.78% success rate. So only about 22% of the time these signals do not come through and they do not pull a profit. And the mean return when these signals do work out is about 60%. So people make about a 60% return when their signal does hit. And with that being said, the significance level is 5 stars, which means it's one of their most highest conviction signals on their website. So they are very confident that Workhorse is bound to short squeeze as of today. Now, I just want to compare this to the most recent short squeeze type 3 signal that they gave for AMC stock, and there was none in the recent days. And we keep going down, you can see that on May 26th is when they got the short squeeze type 3, which was actually very good. It gave them a 61% return on AMC, but the mean return is 24%. Now, if we compare that to Workhorse, you can see they have a 60% return as a mean return for Workhorse. So Workhorse is already projected to have twice the amount of return from a short squeeze than AMC. But another thing that is huge is that when they initiate these signals for AMC, they only have a 38% success rating. And we already showed you guys they have a 78% success rating for Workhorse, which is much higher than that of AMC. And the significance level was 4.5 stars for AMC. And we also have that worked out for AMC. AMC squeezed from $20 a share to $60 a share in just a few days. Everything looks better for the short squeeze signal. They have a 78% success rating. They have a 60% expected return paired to AMC's 24% expected return rate from the signal. And they have a 5 out of 5 star rating, meaning that Ortex has a very, very high conviction for Workhorse. So here's a list of all the short squeeze type 3 signals that they put out today. And as you can see, Workhorse is up here number 1, and it has the highest mean return out of all of these ones. Some of these don't even have any mean returns to pay attention to, but Workhorse has worked out very, very well. And other stocks on this list include Inovio Pharmaceuticals, Smile Direct Club, Luckin Coffee, the GEO Group, Curiosity Stream, and Root. So all of those are today. However, these ones at the bottom are less significant, and the ones at the top are their highest conviction ones, and Workhorse was number 1 on this list. Now, you also have to keep in mind that their holding period is about 2 to 3 weeks, so this isn't gonna just happen overnight. This is something that's going to play out for the next 1 to 2 weeks, in my opinion. So maybe these June 18th calls that I got are too early in expiration, and if you do want to play this, you'd want to put it out 1 more week in advance, so it has 2 to 3 weeks until expiration. Now, taking a look here at Workhorse's chart, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I plan on playing this one out, because I do plan on averaging down if this one does decide to go down in the next day or so, just because, I don't know, no reason, I'm gambling, but oh well. We can see here that we're looking at the hourly candlesticks on Workhorse's chart here on TradingView, and you can see this red line, that's the 200 SMA, and the blue line, that is the 25 EMA. So what I basically expect to do is, if this thing comes down back to the 200 SMA, down to about $13.30 per share, I plan on reloading on these call options. Now, I'll probably do a bit further out in expiration. However, I definitely think that I will be averaging down on this. Now you can see that the EMA, the 25 EMA and the 200 SMA have crossed. So this doesn't really look like it's in a downtrend anymore. What I'm looking at right here is a pretty bullish signal, and you can see that this is a very volatile stock. It can go all the way up to 40 if this thing squeezes, just because that's its previous all-time high, and if it gains momentum, it gains momentum. Now, as you can see down here, the volume has actually kind of died off just a little bit. There was a huge volume spike over here, and then there's other volume spikes where it has gone up. Each time there's been this volume spike, it actually has seen some new highs on that chart. So if there is another volume spike, I think it will definitely see another high. I'm definitely excited to see what happens with Workhorse, and now that I have skin in the game in this meme stock, gambling, investing, whatever you want to call it, rally, I am very, very excited to see how these next few weeks play out. If I lose $200, then whatever, that's fine. I'm comfortable losing that amount of money, so that's why I put it on the line. I just wanted to have fun. I'm talking about these short squeezes non-stop, so I figured that having some skin in the game is the best thing to do, and my highest conviction is Workhorse right now. It's much higher than that of AMC or even Clover for that matter, because I think a lot of the Clover short squeeze has already occurred. So with that being said, I'm definitely a fan of what's going on with Workhorse, and with this buy signal from Ortex, and it has such a high success rate and it has such a high percentage gain. If it is a successful signal, I just think the odds are more in my favor with stock like Workhorse than any other stock that I have seen so far. Workhorse also has not been talked about nearly as much as AMC, Clover, BlackBerry, and even some of the other smaller meme stocks. If Workhorse does see some of this mainstream social sentiment attention on things like Wall Street bets, Workhorse can definitely take off. And it has a low float currently and a low market cap, so this thing can definitely start to rocket if social sentiment does pick up. That's about it for the video for you guys today. I'm very excited about this one. I hope you guys are too. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, like the video. Liking the video is the #1 thing you can do to help me out here on this channel. And yeah, if you haven't taken a look at Public, the link's in the description or in the pinned comment section down below, or you can just use code HOOTMONEY to sign up. It's up to $70 now in free stock, so you might as well check that one out. And yeah, that's about it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.